This is Melanie.
And this is Raul. Hey guys.
And we are the Carthay couple, and we are also a Disney fairy tale wedding bride and groom to be. If you've never watched our video before, you should check out our channel, and the first video should be our introduction video to what we're trying to do here, which is kind of talk about the process of planning our Disney fairy tale wedding, and give you like an insider scoop, but not a sugar-coated one.
Yeah.
We want to try to be as honest as possible. Yes, this is video number 2 of our Disney fairy tale wedding series. So, where are we now, Raul?
So we are at our 3-month mark since we signed our contract. 3 months? Has it been 3 months?
It's been 3 months. February, March, April, May.
Okay. Well, it's at the 3-month mark. We have about 4 days until our planning session.
This week?
Yeah.
What we've done since our last video is we actually requested the contract for the videographer. We've selected it. We won't tell who they are until we've signed the contract because we don't want someone coming in and stealing them, because I really like them, actually.
I think it'll be fine.
We've also researched officiants. There's a couple of different vendors. I guess, can an officiant be a vendor? It seems weird to call them that.
No. Oh, I mean...
They were on the vendor list.
No, they weren't.
Yeah, they are.
They were on the recommended
vendors. Hold on. This is an interesting concept now. Preferred vendor list.
Oh.
Officiates. So we have researched officiates, and we reached out to one of them, and they were very enthusiastic about getting to meet us. So we have an interview with them this weekend, right before our planning session, actually. Yeah. So we're gonna have we were talking about how Florida has their planning power sessions.
Yeah. We
get our own because we've planned this meeting. And we've also made a tentative song list.
Tentative. Actually, it's not more than 10. It's our for sure song list. Things may or may not be added onto it, but it's a good song list.
So what we've done basically is we had already figured out what our first dance will be because it's our song, And I had already picked out my father-daughter dance. He had picked out his mother-son dance.
Yeah.
That one's still kind of iffy, but we kind of talked about the atmosphere that we want to have. As of right now, I think that's almost pretty for sure. We want to have 2 special guests come to our wedding.
Hint, hint.
So when they come, though, we have to play Disney music. So we kind of talked about what we want to be played then, and it was fun to go through that with you. I did a lot of I made a list and I showed it to him, but then we had a good discussion about it, and we were really on the same page.
And I try to be as much hands-on as I can because I know I have work and everything. She has quite a bit of more planning to do than I do.
Well, I have more time to plan than you do.
Yeah. So I try to add on as much as I can, which is apparently not normal for grooms to be very hands-on. We've
actually done a little bit of research on YouTube, watching for other Disney fairy tale wedding videos from people who are planning their wedding, and it's all brides. There's not a lot of groom's perspective, and so I think your insight is more valuable than mine.
Yes.
Yeah. So we've made a couple of discoveries this week, I would say.
Yeah, a couple of discoveries. So some vendors will actually treat you differently. If you say you're a Disney couple, and I guess including the Disney name comes with its perks and or warnings, I suppose. Yeah,
it comes with a lot of things. People who will assume you're an immature couple because you have a Disneyland wedding.
Yeah.
There's people who will assume that you're really wealthy because all they see is the Disneyland castle. And they think that, if you're having it at Disney, it has to be the castle, which is not always the case.
Yeah.
And some people want to treat you because they see you as royalty all of a sudden. And
so what happened this week is when we reached out to the officiant, we had one specific officiant that we were looking into, and he seemed really interesting. And we're like, oh look, we'll totally I think we're on the same kind of level of we're not too dorky, we're just enough the right amount of maturity into it. So we reached out and to the company just trying to see if maybe he was available or not. And then all of a sudden we had this officiant that gave us special treatment and everything.
Not just any officiant, the owner of
the owner of the company reaching out to us, calling her immediately, within 30 seconds of submitting the email.
5 minutes.
Okay, I'm sorry. Within 5 minutes of her submitting the email. And he was like, he was like, we are, you guys are my high priority, and you guys will get everything you guys want, and whatever you guys want, just name it, I'll do it for you guys, kind of thing. And I love the fact that he was super enthusiastic, to reach out to us,
I mean, you have to be if you're a preferred vendor for Disney. I mean, I think they only pick happy people too.
Yeah, and I mean, we also have the same taste, and expectations, but we're hoping that maybe his expectations are a little less than ours.
I hope that our expectations are aligned, and that if we say we would like something mellow, we're not like Disney, because I think he was a little excited.
Yeah, I think he was a little excited about the fact that it was Disney, and I mean, he is really, 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 really good at doing Disney weddings, because from what we've seen in his website, he's done quite a bit of Disney. So we're looking forward to meeting him, see how that goes.
Yeah, and our planner, we're going to talk to her about it too, because she has a lot of first-hand experience with a lot of the vendors that we're trying. She might not have experience with any of the vendors, but so far I think she's been like, oh yes, you're in good hands for like every vendor. So we'll talk to her about the officiate stuff on Friday when we see her.
Yeah.
We have, I guess, more to do this week than we had last week.
Yes, we have quite a bit. I mean, we're probably going to post something up from Friday, because I'll probably be taking a lot of video going into the session.
That might end up being the video for next week, or we'll like intermix like our narrative, like sitting here, and some clips of the actual day. I think that'd be really cool.
We'll see.
It might be in our vlog a little bit. I think we'll probably we'll store a lot of that footage for this series. Well,
I'm thinking that it might end up being our daily vlog, because it takes up an entire day. We're looking at an entire day of doing things at Disney.
Yeah, we might split it evenly, but you guys will definitely see some of that content here, and we'll be sure to tell you what happened at the planning session. We'll give you as much detail as possible, I think. I really hope we can be honest about it, because I haven't heard anything bad about these planning sessions, but I've not heard much about the California ones.
That is very true. A lot of the things that we've heard were from Orlando and Disney World and for over there.
Yeah, and the fact that like they will take you to, because you've at that point, if you're doing a Florida one, you've already selected where it's going to be, and you've selected a lot of stuff, so it's really like, we're going to take you to the sites, and then you're going to sit down and eat the menu you've already picked out. And this is us coming in with not much planned compared to what Florida would expect us to have.
I mean, comparatively, we have a lot more planned than, I guess, what is usual for a Disney couple, a Disneyland couple.
Disneyland couple, California couple.
Yeah, because our wedding planner was like, she was, no joke, like, oh my God, you guys are so prepared. I'm so glad you guys are prepared.
Yeah, I'm excited to show her my
We still feel that we're a little under-prepared.
Yeah, and I think our goal is we hope to have the flower design done at the planning session, decor for the trellises where we're getting married.
Ooh, yeah, looking forward to that. Hopefully they can
stuff. Yes,
they can get that. We can talk to them about that, and hopefully they can talk it over with engineering at Disney, and then
I think
approved for that.
I think luckily, since we're doing it when the sun should still be up, lighting won't be an issue. But if it is an issue, that's something we have to talk to the decor people about. Luckily, it's mostly just the appearances of things, and the fact that we kind of have a tentative guest list, and we already kind of know what the menu we want. A lot of this should be pretty easy, but I think flowers and decor is going to be the #1 focus of our planning session.
So we've got a couple questions that we're probably going to end up asking our planner this week, and talking about vendors and stuff like that. But if you guys have any questions you guys would like us to ask for you guys, just because this video will probably will be up way before our planning session, leave a comment. If you have any questions or suggestions or anything that you guys are concerned about, we'll come back next Monday and we'll give you guys those answers. So go ahead, check out our Twitter, leave a comment, let us know what you guys think. Let us know if you guys have any questions. And we'll get back to you guys as soon as we can. Next Monday, we'll be back here same time. Well, next Tuesday. Next Tuesday, we'll be back here same time. And hope you guys are well.
Yeah, we hope to respond to questions. If we don't have time to talk about it in the video, we'll be sure to comment for you. And thanks for watching. This is the end.
See you real soon.